Hey guys, welcome back. This is Archana here, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to create mixed media magnets. So let's get started. If you watch my videos, then you know me that I love creating texture using stencil and texture paste in my mixed media project. So that's what I am doing here. It's really easy to have design dimensional look. So just take a little amount of texture paste onto your palette knife and spread it through stencil, and you will have amazing stencil pattern on your project. The stencil I'm using here is from Expressions Craft. I will list down all the materials in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Next, for the focal point, I got this lovely mold from local store. So to make casting, I use mold it here. It's just like the M-seal or epoxy clay. You can also use paper clay for this process. So in mold it, we get two parts, that is resin base and hardener. So we have to mix it or knead it and then use it to make casting from molds. So as I said earlier, it's just like M-seal or epoxy clay. Okay, so here I am just trying to form a composition using chipboards, deco stone, some metal embellishments, mini wooden frame. So this will just add more interest around the focal point. The chipboard and deco stone I got from Expressions Craft. Deco stones are amazing to fill up empty spaces and also create very nice dimensional look onto any project. Once I'm happy with the composition, I apply Emix chalk paint. Chalk paint also works as a primer too, so instead of gesso I use chalk paint directly to cover entire project. Here just make sure the brush you're using to apply chalk paint or gesso in mixed media project is bit of having hard bristle or stiff. This way it is easier to apply chalk paint or gesso on textural part or dimensional part. Once the layer of chalk paint dries completely, I use iMix sprinkle mist to create depth on my magnets. I choose bit darker shade of sprinkle mist here, and as you can see here, I just spray sprinkle mist little bit, and to make it flow I spray plain water, and also tilted my project little bit so that I can control the flow of color. Next here I apply Emix metallic paint using dry brush technique. It will add a very nice highlighted effect, and dry brush technique means taking very little amount of paint on brush and apply on dimensional part with light pressure. But here again I was not convinced with the look I got here, so I apply white gesso using same technique, I mean to say dry brush technique. And finally, to complete the look I use one word, and this is how I finish these super simple mixed media magnets. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to know more behind the scenes and what project I am working on. Then do join me on my other social medias. All the links are in the description box below, and I will be back. Till then, bye bye, take care and happy crafting.